All right, what's up? Here we are recapping the day, up $43, trading IC, Ruby, Pixie, and IMRA. Here in IC, here at the open. We did trade this, but like not much volume pre-market. Started popping up, didn't start seeing it till around $16. However, still skeptical. I mean, at this point before this move, we had high red volume candle here, so I was a little bit skeptical of buying the breakout, but we did break out high volume, so I go in for a dip, no continuation, and we consolidate again, and then we have another nice move here, and I didn't even keep trading this from here. I did try to go for the break of 17, which I did get small size for about 6 cents, and then we had a little bit of a false breakout, started fading, but very tough to trade today. Not much, very spotty momentum. We did see a decent move, IC. I mean, technically it's up. Actually, it's only up 10%. It's not even that big of a move, but volume very sporadic, not very continuous volume and continuous momentum. And the continuation setups were terrible. Here, a bunch of false breakouts here. Very choppy, stuck in a range. But let's go over to Ruby. Ruby made a nice move here from 90 cents all the way up to 140. So technically a 58% rally. But, it's not really hitting my radar here because on a $1 stock, 280,000 shares in volume is not that big. And if we look at the float or the shares outstanding, let's take a look at the shares outstanding again. 90,000 shares outstanding, so a little bit out of my float range. So that also keeps me a little bit more at bay or a little bit more skeptical. I do go in for a pullback here, and I thought this was going to pull back more to the 9 EMA, but we ended up popping, and I kind of shook myself out there for break even. And then we have like a little bit of a 1 minute bull flag here. We continue higher. I mean, really, it's not too bad from this point after this breakout. I mean, volume is increasing, but I kind of just kind of underperformed, I guess, on Ruby. It did give a move, but harder for me to read, harder for me to notice whether the momentum is still going to be there or momentum is going to continue. And yeah, I'm just waiting for something more convincing. Maybe it is convincing and I'm just not trading it, or it really isn't that convincing. I can review my recording, but in the moment, it didn't really feel that convincing for me to be taking any positions on this. Here we had a little bit of false breakout, tried scalping breakouts and dips, but all very small size, break even on Ruby. Pixie gave a good move pre-market, but I did kind of let this go without me. A little bit of a larger stock, but did definitely give some potential. This is definitely would have been the stock to trade to get to your daily goal, but I didn't really trade this. It did have a bit of a larger spread, maybe about a 20 cent to 30 cent spread at times, maybe sometimes more on Pixie. And it's a larger price stock, so a little bit out of what I'm looking for, but the float is under 1 million, so micro float. And that's probably why it made such a big move. At the open, you had a little bit of nice red to green breakout, but then it dumped pretty hard there. But then we did rally in the afternoon, which is a good sign. It's a good sign that momentum is coming back. So if we see some more momentum, then I'm definitely not going to be as shy to be taking trades on stocks like Pixie or Ruby if I see something moving up. Just that when you don't really see very continuous momentum and your accuracy starts to fade, your confidence also starts to fade, and then you trade less and less, and your volume and your share size is less and less, which is good. Is good because you're minimizing your downside, especially if you're not performing. But if something does pop up, you may underperform on a stock that does move because you're trying to adapt to the previous market of weak momentum. So tomorrow, if we do see a big mover, then I definitely am not going to be as shy to be taking breakout trades, pullbacks, looking for some continuation. But a lot of these stocks, if you were to go for a pullback or for a breakout, I think some of them worked, like here, but a lot of the other setups were very, very risky. A couple of false breakouts in here, false breakout in here, then pretty much backside on Pixie. So even if you made money here on Pixie, it definitely would have been harder to keep it, especially after the open. So that's Pixie. I did review IC, right? IC made a decent move. Definitely hard. I did go for a pullback for some continuation, but no really momentum, and so we just consolidated for another 10 minutes, and so I kind of just cut it, and then by that time I was uninterested, and it moved up a little bit more, but not much. So that was IC. IMRA, we can look at IMRA. Here on IMRA, a little bit of false breakout there. Then we pop up, and I completely miss it. I'm looking for that next, a good entry here now. So 24, I get in at 24 for some continuation. Small loss there. Getting in on this dip, looking for some continuation of 29. Break even trade there. Get in on a dip at 23. I'm seeing that there's a 1 minute bull flag here, and I'm looking for some continuation over 27, 28, and 29 into the 30s. And we don't quite break out here. Have a little bit of false breakout there, and take it off for break even. Then we pop up, we bounce off we reclaim the pre-market high, and we bounce back over VWAP and have a little bit of a pullback there, and this is where I'm looking for that breakout. And I get in at 28 for the break of the high, so pretty much scalping the highs in 750 shares. We get to move up to 34, which is probably my best trade of the day, and so percentage-wise, that's 3% winner. So the 3% winner is pretty much my biggest trade of the day. Try getting in on that first pullback after a fresh breakout. It's high volume here, 1.3 million shares. So I'm thinking, if we can sustain this volume, we have another leg up to 240, 250, 260, and start to capitalize on some momentum. So here I'm getting in on a pullback, and we just completely just fade. The volume never comes back in. So, and then a false breakout again here. So definitely some tough trading. And so that's definitely why I'm a little bit sized down, waiting for some better momentum in the market to give me some confidence. And when I get that confidence, then it's back to pushing my share size. But right now, I just need to survive. It's pretty much just surviving right now. Not giving back too much profits until not giving back too much profits until momentum shifts. So we can look at the statistics today. So this is all new. Okay. Wow. What's going on here? System quality number, Kelly percentage. That's all new. Okay. But it's only for the gold plan. So I don't have the gold plan. So yeah, largest gain $50, which was on this stock, IMRA, which was good. And I was looking for continuation. I was ready to double down, triple down, take bigger share size, but no continuation. And that's kind of just been the theme the past 4 days. I mean, I've been pretty much flat for 2 weeks now. But the good thing is that I am flat. I'm not giving back profit, which is good. So just going sideways right now, which is okay. It's only been maybe about 7 or 8 trading days of just going sideways, and it does happen. There's just like fluctuations in the market, and it's going to come back eventually. I just have to manage my risk in the meantime. So here I'm kind of going sideways, and yeah, so here my accuracy 53%, so a little bit weaker. My profit and loss was pretty good, so I did cut my losers real nice. Didn't let my losers get out of control. My largest loss only $15, so really good. Size down, maintaining a good risk reward today, and minimizing my losses, so that's good. Last thing you want is just to be taking unnecessary losses in this market, because it's going to be really hard to make it back in this market. You're going to have to wait for a better market for momentum traders, gap and go traders, high volume, actively trading, scalping, dip buying, those types of trades. But who knows how much longer this is going to be. It could be a couple more days, couple more, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe the entire month. So I'm prepared. If the month isn't as good as I was thinking it's going to be, it could be a weak month. I may not hit my goal, but it's still early in the month. It's hard to tell, but I am prepared for the worst. I'm prepared for a really long cold market, and if it does happen, I'm just going to need to figure it out if it comes. But for right now, it is still very early in the month. We have tomorrow, and then we have 3 more full weeks of trading. So definitely enough time for things to change and for momentum to come back. So don't want to be drawing lines in the sand too soon. So that's it for today. Small green day. Going to come back tomorrow and see what we have to work with tomorrow. Hopefully we have something a little bit better, something more in our price range, something more giving continuation, high volume, very liquid, with a nice catalyst. That's what I'm looking for. So hopefully tomorrow will be better, and I'll see you guys then. All right. If you guys are still watching, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.